And from here we take you live. The CEO Prasar Bharati Shashi Shekhar Vempati is addressing the CII Big Picture Summit virtually.
We also unfortunately lost some of our colleagues. So I pay my tribute to all of them who were working for the cause of public broadcasting to keep the services on despite the lockdown. DD News and AR News kept informing and reporting on all the developments. The various channels of Doordarshan and All India Radio created content to ensure that the precautions were being taken, be it the Mask Up campaign, be it the various infomercials that were aired on sanitation and precautions and safe distancing. In fact, it is a sign of the effort that the public broadcaster took on behalf of the entire nation and the industry. Is that I saw some reports that the Doordarshan was amongst the top social advertisers during this period. So it just goes to show how much of effort the public broadcaster put during this very challenging few months. Interestingly, this was also the period when the entire nation reconnected with brand Doordarshan. These days, thanks to whatever is happening in the industry, most conversations steer towards TRP question. But I'm going to highlight a different aspect of the TRPs, and this is where the ratings that Doordarshan achieved through the airing of Ramayana and Mahabharata during the lockdown weeks, which national record, but also went on to underline that there is still an audience for wholesome family content, and the public channels continue to be the channels that bring families together. Content. I think it was a phenomenal experience, and it brought the entire industry on a nostalgia trip. You saw old serials being aired again, a lot nostalgia being experienced, and the past being relived. The period also saw a very interesting aspect of what is unique about public broadcasting in India. When schools were closed, universities shut, the channels of Doordarshan and the stations of All India Radio started carrying educational classes across states in multiple languages. We had tele classes going on for several and radio classes. And this was possible largely because of the free-to-air DTH platform that the public broadcaster has created, DD Free Dish. DD Free Dish is a very unique that no public broadcaster anywhere in the world operates a free-to-air DTH platform of this nature. And given the phenomenal reach of Free Dish into 35 million homes, the ability keep the classes going despite the constraints of online classes or not having access to computers, not having access to good internet speeds. The free-to-air channels kept education going. That saved a number of students from missing out on a school year. In fact, this point was highlighted by several international newspapers that India was amongst the few countries which was able to put broadcast to public use during this pandemic to keep education going. And it's a very uniquely Indian phenomena that helped us during this very crucial period. And that also leads me to my next point, which is that innovations like Free Dish are possible not purely because of the public efforts, but because of the public-private collaboration, because it is the private channels this platform that have created this massive reach of 35 million plus households. And for India, the opportunity exists to take this kind of innovation in broadcasting further to leadership. These days, there's a lot of talk of 5G and emerging technologies. India is one of the few markets, largest markets for mobile phones and smartphones. And the opportunity exists for innovation in bringing broadcasting to smartphones directly, just in the way we brought satellite-based broadcasting to homes all over India in a very similar model. think is today possible. Technology is being developed. And very interestingly, this technology is being developed in India by startups in India. So it's a great opportunity for Atmanirbhar Bharat, which the Prime Minister has been championing, where not only develop these emerging technologies in India, but we also establish a global leadership position by ensuring that it is Indian patents, Indian intellectual property across the globe. And once again, this won't be possible by the public broadcasters' efforts alone. We have tied up with IIT Kanpur. IIT Kanpur has been doing a lot of stellar work in the 5G space. Some recent standards globally are out of those efforts. And so even in the case of 5G mobile broadcasting to smartphones, we would look forward to all our private sector partners to work with us, bringing this to the market and helping India not only become self-reliant in this technology space, but to also become a global leader. So once again, I want to thank CII for this opportunity and my best wishes to the summit over the next few days. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vempati, for your keynote address.